about our gardens is attracting those pollinators, right? When you want to see the butterflies and the hummingbirds, but then that gorgeous pop of color. Beautiful. For almost 20 years, we've been turning to Cottage Farms here at QVC for bringing us quality blooms, bigger blooms, better blooms than what you can find at your garden variety stores. For $13.16 on Easy Pay, we're going to be shipping to you 2 actively grown plants in 4-inch pots. So really ready to go if you want to put it in your border, right into your garden, or what I'd love to see in a container. That's one of my favorite ways to plant an annual. And yes, you have a warranty as well. Gorgeous. Look at Katie Dubois is here. Hey. I've been waiting to work with you, Katie.
I know. I'm
Finally.
so excited.
I know, I'm pumped. Plants and really, really pretty plants. These are the wow of the garden.
They are the wow. I mean, the color of these are absolutely stunning. You know, you might not know this, but blue is a really hard color to find in nature, a natural blue. So we are always searching for that blue flower in our garden. And here is just about the closest you can come to finding that true blue in the garden. They're absolutely stunning. They just burst, as you call them, fireworks. I think that's the best description for these. They absolutely burst forth from these great foliage and then this sturdy stalk, and then boom, here is this beautiful, beautiful Agapanthus.
So how long do we wait before it's in full bloom like we see here
So
after we
these
plant?
are annuals. So what you see here is going to be your first growing season. They give it all in one season. But the great thing about these is that they can overwinter indoors. So if you want to bring them inside, you can. This is what it looks like when you get them home. So you can see how already, I mean, they're ready to go because these are that one season of bloom. Now, these plants can grow in southern Florida, in California. They can grow natively. They will grow year-round outdoors. But for those of us who have a little bit colder weather, that we're not able to grow things outdoors like this, you bring them indoors in the summer, in the winter, in the colder season. Yeah, and so in about a month and a half, this is what this will turn into, boom. So this is a fast-growing plant that will bloom for you in the midsummer all the way through till fall.
A gorgeous color, and we're thinking about red, white, and blue in the middle of summer, right, for 4th of July.
Exactly.
This is going to look great with like a flag tucked into your planter. Beautiful burst of pom-pom blue. A lot of you picking up more than one with that Easy Pay, and this is gorgeous. It's new, and our live plants have been really popular. If you've never planted an Agapanthus, what do we need to know? Because I know, Katie, you've written books on annuals, how to make them thrive, how to use them in our garden and our planters. So what do you like most about this particular live plant?
Well, you said it. You know, I really like using plants like this in a container, especially if you're going to bring them indoors in the winter time. You want that flexibility of not having to dig them up. So I love to see these in containers. I love to see them planted with other plants around them, some great trailing plants, some ivy, for example. So these would look really pretty in a container, 2 planted by your front door. Agapanthus likes part shade, part sun. So with that, what that means is they like at least 4 hours of sun a day. They can tolerate some shade. But the other great thing is you can see here with that beautiful little butterfly, these flowers will attract pollinators.
That is what we love. And you and I were sharing a cup of coffee this morning, and we're like, thanks to our pollinators, we have coffee.
That's right.
So they're not only beautiful to look at, but important when it comes to like my environmental soul and what it's doing for our environment. So you're thanking your garden, you're thanking your eyes, you're going to feast your eyes on these, and then you're also thanking the critters who give us what we need day in and day out. These are beautiful. Now, grown, because when you said thriller, spiller, filler in a container, this is the thriller. How tall do the stalks become again?
Listen to you.
I learned it from the
thriller,
best.
spiller, filler.
So
these are compact Agapanthus. So if you've ever grown Agapanthus before, they can be a little tall and they can actually flop over. So these we call compact. They grow to be about 18 to 24 inches tall. So I love this plant. Actually, we're probably, Cottage Farms is one of the first vendors to bring these to the United States, to bring these to you. These are brand new, so they're very exciting. The color is bolder and brighter. They'll bloom longer, and they are that shorter, more compact variety. So there's something really special about what Cottage Farms is doing here. We're spotting these plants, we're seeing them, and we know you're going to love them, so we grab them up for you.
And we're going to ship them to your doorstep for free, so you're not having to wander around the garden variety store and pick things out and wonder if it's going to work, and then they die and you're out of luck. We have a warranty on this. We actually have a zone map at QVC.com as well, so if you're wondering, when will I get them? When is the best time to plant them? We're going to give you all of that information. All you have to do is type in the item number that you see there on your screen. I'll give it to you. It's M66711, and we're going to show it to you on your screen here as well. So you don't have to worry about, oh, when do I plant it? When it ships to you, that's when you plant it.
Exactly, and the reason that we do that is the last chance of frost we want in your area to have passed. So the way you look at the map is just match the color coding with the boxes down on the bottom, and that date next to that is when these will ship out. Now, these actually are annuals, so we call them tender plants. That date will be 2 weeks later for these in particular.
So when it comes to my tender plants, what do I need to know about care?
You know what? Really the same thing that you would do. Any new plant is going to need that care in that first season. They're going to need extra water, extra love, extra fertilizer, which Cottage Farms has a great fertilizer. It's called a bud and flower booster.
Oh boy, that stuff is popular.
It is, and we'll show that to you in a minute. That's really all they need, and then they'll just grow and grow. The great thing about Agapanthus is that they tolerate the summer heat. And so a lot of our plants will just kind of wilt in the sun, and these don't do that. They stand up to that summer heat, that intense heat. They'll keep on blooming. They're power bloom houses.
Oh, they're gorgeous. I love this. Okay, now that's the stuff you've been talking about.
Yep.
I love this bright, vibrant blue in the Agapanthus, but this is important if you're wondering how to care for your plants.
Yeah, so that's our bud and flower booster, and you can see there that it comes in these little pods. I was just talking to somebody off set that's like, that looks like my Tide Pods.
Yeah,
This looks like a little pod that
soap.
you put in your dishwasher, and all you need to do is, we got this handy, I don't always match my watering can to my outfit, but today.
When it works, it works.
Yes.
This is coming up later in the show.
Yep.
It's a collapsible watering
That's
can.
right, the ultimate innovations. So easy with a little lid like this. You just take your pod, you put it right in your watering can, and then you have 1 pod per 1 gallon of water, and this really works on most of your plants, our bud and flower booster. It's great.
Right out of the gate, am I watering every day?
Right out of the gate, I would water most plants when you start to see their foliage. So sometimes when our plants are coming back, our perennials that aren't yet out of the ground yet, don't fertilize plants until you see them start to have their leaves come out, and then you start to fertilize. And I like to water my annuals once a week. I do that once a week. My perennials, it all varies, but most of the time that's every 2 weeks.
And if you're not happy, Cottage Farms wants you to be happy. You have this warranty. All the details are going to come on the back of that pamphlet there. But this is a gorgeous shot of that Agapanthus as well. We're going to ship it to you as 2 already potted, already active grown plants, and then from there you're going to see the beautiful bright blue blooms that you see here right down right in front of me. This is absolutely gorgeous. A lot of you are picking up more than one. You have free shipping and handling. We're shipping it to you for free on easy pay, $13.16, a 2-piece brilliant blue Agapanthus plant. I would love to see this exactly how you have here, using the 2 in a container. 4th of July, oh my goodness, put in your flare, all of our flags, right? And show off your pride, and have this flanking your front doorstep.
I love that.
At your garage door, right? In the back patio. And you could add further color, right? If you wanted to do red and white blooms on the bottom.
Yeah, we have daisies coming up in Pat's show later, some white daisies, which would look really pretty. Then you've got your white too. And I do want to show, you're holding this. So in about a month and a half, it's already going to be this. So this is a fast growing plant that is going to have bloom power and absolutely have these blooms covering it this season.
And bringing
so
in the butterflies and the hummingbirds and all that fun stuff. I can't wait. I cannot wait for that time. Here in Pennsylvania, I'll go check out the zone map to see again when this will ship and be ready to bloom in my area. But if you're not sure of your zone, go to QVC.com. Right there, you're just going to scroll down all the information on how to plant and everything that you need to know about care. And then you're going to go to that zone map, put in your zip code, and you'll be ready to go. Katie, thank you. We're going to see you a little bit later. We have a perennial coming up. That was a beautiful place to start the Agapanthus, an annual M66711. So here's another reminder of our Cottage Farms